Hi everyone, welcome to Assetto Corsa. We're here at Corsa Albert Park, as you can probably tell. We're in a brand new V8 Supercar Gen 3 mod from the guys at AK Racing. We're in the Ford Mustang. And AK has been working on this mod for about 12 months. It's come out to coincide with the start of their brand new V8 Supercar series of 2025, which I believe kicks off in early February. And the registration for that series starts on the 26th of January, so you can get into the series for a small fee, and I can tell you that fee is absolutely worth it. These guys run a top-notch show. Been running V8 Supercar series for many years, both modern and retro stuff. Super high quality, full stewarding, broadcast there from the boys at Simsational TV, which is where the thumbnail title came from, the Simsational mod. But they're really a passionate group of guys, top-notch racers as well, very clean, very respectful. So they just run overall a great quality series. So I'll put the link to their Discord down below as well. You can check them out. So we're obviously here for the car. So it's another Gen 3 V8 Supercar mod, which is fantastic. I love people who do these passion projects. This has been a 12-month project for the guys at AK. They've teamed up with Motorsport Graphics, use their models, and of course the guys from AK have done all the physics work and tyres and liveries, all that sort of stuff. And let me tell you, it's worked out fantastically well. I've been following the mod for pretty much its whole project. It's very exciting to see it drop. So we're obviously not comparing Gen 3 models. They're all fantastic in their own way. They all have their pros and cons that people will and won't like, so not here to compare. They're all fantastic fun. They're done by passionate people, so there's really nothing to complain about. So these things, we've got 3 cars, which is a bit of a bonus, I thought, because I was only expecting the Camaro and the Mustang, but they've also included the Toyota Supra, which is coming out, of course, next year in the championship, so that's cool to see that painted up in Assetto Corsa. There's no real data yet for that car, but as I said, it's still cool to see it in the game. And so these Gen 3 mods have got full working interiors. The shifter animation works. The dashes on the dashboard got all the full functionality to them, so you got yellow flags, blue flags, engine damage, all sorts of track caution, so all that stuff works. I don't have, of course, the virtual steering wheel on display when I'm driving, but that is based on a real life steering wheel. And the interiors are modelled off the actual V8 Supercar team, so the Camaro is based off the Red Bull Racing team. The Mustang's modelled on the WAU and Tickford cars. The button box in the car is modelled off the one from Penrite. So it's got lots of real world details in there, and probably the most impressive thing, which lets a lot of the V8 mods down, no matter what they are, is the sound. So the boys have captured real life audio from Sandown, Winton and Adelaide throughout the year, and use that audio in their mod. So sounds cool, especially bouncing off the rev limiter. When you do eventually spin the car and you gas it back up, the car's bouncing its head off. Sounds awesome. So sounds are real positive on this thing. In terms of the driving feel, absolutely fantastic. So handles the curves really well, which sometimes in a Assetto Corsa you can't always say about most mods. But this thing handles the bumps really nicely. And the thing I like is it takes the tyres quite a while to heat up, so you can't just come out of the gate and put a stellar lap in. The tyres do take a while to warm up and get in the operating window, so the first few laps of round 1 is going to be very, very exciting. And the feel is fantastic, great weight. You can absolutely feel what those front tyres are doing. The guys have got all that suspension physics side of it pretty much spot on. Feels really, really nice. So it feels like a big heavy V8 supercar. Probably should. Never driven one, of course, as probably most of us haven't. It does have a beautiful feeling of weight to it. So I'll put all the links in the video description anyway for all the AK racing stuff. Even if you don't sign up for the V8 Supercar series, still a fantastic community to be a part of. They do run plenty of events during the year. And this thing is just fantastic fun, to be honest. You're super careful on the throttle. You know, it likes to absolutely snap its rear end if you get too greedy on that throttle. Tyres are starting to come in now, but so that's taken, you know, what, 3 laps. And you see we're still sliding a bit aggressive on the throttle there, and it still wants to kick out. I'm using a setup that AK provided with the car for Albert Park. I'm using that with just a couple of very minor tweaks. So the new layout at Albert Park as well, they introduced a couple of years ago, really suits the V8s as well. As we almost die there. Some of these newer high-speed corners and the change in the camber of the road really helps with the flow. In a Formula 1 car it doesn't really matter because there's so much air over those cars, you just bypass most of the corners, but in a slower car like a V8 supercar, really appreciate the changes that they made to the circuit. But this is absolutely mega fun, this car really is. And it does feel a little bit hard to drive, feels a little bit skatey. Yeah, there is a lot less aero with these Gen 3 cars as well, so the drivers report that they move around a fair bit more. So I feel like that's been translated with the mod. It's mega fun, so we'll try and do ourselves a faster lap here. Definitely not fast. And I said, do yourself a favour, jump on, sign up for this series, support the guys at AK Racing as well. Let's go. There you go, AK Racing's Gen 3 V8 Supercar mod. Absolute top notch. Jump on their Discord, check them out, and as always, thank you very much for watching.